And Virginia Tech walked away with a 61-54 win. Stanford coming off a Sunday loss to NC State. That was in California. A little bit of full court pressure from the Demon Deacons. This is Bozgana knocking down the three to get Stanford on the board.
Ghana, the number 2 3-point shooter. You watch the Stanford team. They do a great job in spacing.
Heel, top of the key three.
And when you do a good job in spacing, you're going to have a good chance to be a good catch and shoot.
But a steal in the backcourt. Williams high off the glass. Cannot convert. Another board for Agara. Here comes Ijiwoye.
Got the numbers.
Heel for three. That's her second.
You're making Stanford take jump shots, which is fine, but you've got to be able to rebound and stop. That's tough. When they're making drives and scores, that puts a lot of pressure on your defense. Wake cannot allow that.
Bozgana, well defended by Conley.
Nice job there by Raegyn Conley.
Someone's got to take the lid off that basket.
Usually don't see her shoot that much off the move, but she was able to get those feet set.
Tess Heel is feeling it as well. She's got 11 here in the quarter.
And getting position and scores.
Elise Williams gets the bounce, and the Deacons, after starting 0 for 11, get their first field goal of the game. Kennedy Moore is getting more and more minutes for Megan Jebbia.
Well, and this is the type of game she could really flourish because she's a good athlete to run. And again, that time Raegyn Conley had her feet completely set.
Over 1,200 points in her 2 seasons for the Santa Clara Broncos.
Ogden comes in the game, has size, can move the ball.
Agara knocks down the three.
A nice job there running her offense, finding her open on the left side and bearing a three.
Largest lead so far for the Cardinal. Elise Williams finds the reins. That's her second bucket. Stevenson going to work on Jordan. Agara doing work on the glass. And one.
Wow. This. Good shot. That's a nice box out. Maybe got away with a little bit of a push at the end, but she got the rebounder under the finishing plays. Florida State's going to be a team you got to keep your eye on as the year goes on.
Yes, indeed. Oh, there's the second three of the season for Kennedy Moore. Freshman from Montana.
Take your time if you're Stanford. They just run inside, outside. They use a lot of spacing. Pick and roll. Good decision.
Ogden to Stevenson. What a find.
Ogden doesn't score a lot of points.
Pretty basketball. Tamia Jones takes it, makes it. Good rebound there by Riley Turcoff.
Clardy not able to finish that.
Tamia Jones to the basket. To Dimitri. Another steal. Williams picks off the pass intended for the corner. Conley tries again. And a friendly bounce gives her three. 7 straight for Wake Forest to get back within 5.
You know, when you watch Raegyn Conley, she's a fundamentally sound shooter. She's got really good balance.
From the corner, it's Clardy for 3. Agara chooses not to attack. Late shot clock situation, and it's Dimitri for 3. She scored 24 last Thursday night in the first ACC win for the Cardinal against Florida State. Kate Pay went to the press conference that night and said, big shot, Brooke is back. Bozgana made her first 3-point attempt of the night. She's missed her last 3, though. Raegyn Conley set her feet.
I'm telling you.
Wake Forest doing enough to hang around, but Dimitri gets another good look and buries it once more. They're enjoying shooting here in North Carolina.
It's a nice background for a shooter here.
Sure is. Aurora Sorby agrees.
I like that.
8 for Stanford, 5 for Wake. They average around 8.5 and 5.5 respectively. And Tess Heel.
Some of us work at this, you know, believe it or not. Everybody's just not naturally good like you are.
But it feels like it comes natural to you. Sorby hanging in the air, going glass. Each team has scored 20 points here in this second quarter.
Get a stop, get a score. There you go.
They get the score and not the stop.
You're right. Play good defense. This is nice. Look right inside. Didn't see much of this. Got to finish this.
Dimitri with a clean block. on Hines.
Not able to convert. I like that. Space the floor and go inside. She's got to understand the double team is coming or the weak side help.
A lot of contact and not have a whistle. Chloe Clardy. Substitutes for both teams at the scorer's table. Sorby and Heel set to check in as Elise Williams tickles the twine from three. But at the end of Muffet's tenure, and then as Niel took over, there was a little bit of a transition. I think we're seeing that now with Stanford. You add in the fact that they're in a new league, but Tess Heel is having a historic night.
Then you're in position. How do I defend it? Do I stop the driver or stop the jumper? I got to come out and contest. And I don't disagree. You got to get players and just got to get acclimated to the conference. But also the conference is much stronger now.
Riley Turkoff from the baseline for two.
Some offense for her, but again, Stanford, great look there, bury it.
Tess Heel cannot miss.
You can't forget. How can you forget about Tess Heel? Well, no, but I went. Rainbow Classic. No.
You said Hawaii. I thought you said why.
No. Conference games. Oh, no. Oh, it was Maryland. Clardy does a nice job of just being very, very patient. Go inside, look at the matchup.
Great position for Agara. Stanford by 17 in the first ever meeting between the Cardinal and the Demon Deacons in women's basketball. Tough shot by Agara from the elbow.
Quietly because of the way Tess Hill has shot the basketball.
Sorby to the basket. Nice it in.
Tillman.
Reigning ACC Player of the Year a couple years ago from Virginia Tech, Elizabeth Kitley.
Of course it was.
Elena Bozgana with a nice take.
Did they just recently retire her jersey at Virginia Tech? Can I see that?
Deservedly so.
Yeah. There you go. Well, she never got on a run like that in those other games.
Well, she's a big-time scorer from Santa Clara. Averaged almost 20 a game last season.
Almost. It'd be over 1,000 points, right? Before 2000, went out, turned the calendar, went out and got a lot of meat and stuff and hit it and everything. Think the world was coming in.
Nice finish there by Demira Hines.
It's an impressive second half against NC State. Wolfpack really dominated.
Play through the contact, and Elise has a chance for the and one.
Offensive foul. Watch this here. Goes down. She's jump stop right there. See? I mean, she may have gotten away with a little push right there, but I don't think it's enough to call in that situation.
So far this quarter, Stanford is 0 for 1 with 3 turnovers.
There you go.
And there's the 4th turnover. Williams out-toughs Bozgana for the steal. Can Wake cut it to single digits here. Williams, step back. 9-point game. Final 5 minutes of regulation, and Heel rejected. Raegyn Conley says, get that out of here.
There's a three-point shooter, but a long-arm defender gets up there and gets the block. Couldn't quite save it. But
Heel, who's had a huge night, to the corner. Clardy.
3. Big time. Big time. Watch this dribble right there. Could have taken the shot, but you know that you've got 2 defenders coming at you. There's somebody there. Continue to move the basketball. Pass cut.
Conley needs it. Got it.
There you go.
Can the Deacons get a stop? Nunu Agara.
Tough matchup here.
Now she's got 17.
Yeah. Okay.
Just toughness inside.
I hadn't gone that deep on my thoughts like that. I just like watch players play. You know what I'm saying? I know she's tough. What do you think that was?
Randolph couldn't absorb that much contact.
What was that cross?
Cross-gender comparison.
Okay, thank you.
Nice pivot there. Demira Hines gets 2. 11-point game, 2:43 to go.
Sometimes in the heat of a ball game, you start talking about some things that really have nothing to do with what we're doing, and I respond to it, and I don't make sure I'm talking about the right things sometimes.
I understand.
I'm going to use that in a sentence later on this afternoon.
This afternoon?
Yeah. Afternoon on
What
the West
time
Coast.
zone are you in right now?
Pacific.
That's fair.
Thank you.
Elise Williams makes it an 8-point game. 15 in the second half for Williams. 19 for the night.
Good job defensively there.
Heel. Clean block.
There's a poser 3. Watch this. There's a drive. Don't reach. But again, there's a help side defender. And a nice.
She does that very well. 76% of the season. 6 of 7 tonight. 21 and 7 for Nunu. Hines gets 2 more.
Don't give up a 3 if you're Wake. If you're Stanford, just drive and try to steal. Good block again.
And Hines with a nice swat, 2.6 on the timer. 2.6 on the shot clock. Agara off the glass and in.
But I tell you, they need to make these free throws. If you're pulling for Wake, make these free throws and then put pressure on the basketball.
The 3rd double-figure scoring game in the young career of Aurora Sorby.
Keep the ball moving if you're Stanford.
Wake maybe trying to go for the 10 count. Now Williams gives the foul on Dimitri.
Better and better each game because we haven't talked a lot about Boscana and her scoring ability today because other players have stepped up.
John Shire looking pretty good. He's got a good player named Flagg. I don't know if you heard of him.
Hubert Davis.
Oh, Raegyn Conley for 3. It's a 4-point game. And a steal. Bad pass intercepted by Hines to make it a 1-point game. It's in and out. Conley. Sophomore. Tess is the junior. Stanford's got the ball. Nunu should make them both. It's still a 2-possession game. Wake's got 1 timeout left. They're going to need to score twice.